Hey, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Back where we started from. Back to yucky, dirty brown water. No more pretty blue water. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Vacation is coming to an end. We are back in New Orleans. I'm just waiting to get off the ship. About to go upstairs and get one last breakfast. And head to the airport, which is going to be a long day because our flight doesn't leave till like 5:45 tonight. And it's only 8:30 in the morning. So I guess we'll be posted up in the airport all day. Good thing I brought my laptop. I'll just separate all my videos and get ready for putting them all together. Hopefully you will enjoy these vlogs. I had a lot of fun making them. We had a great vacation. So, one final day, getting off and all that, and then it's back home we go tonight.
I took this one, that one, and one in there. Can you give me some
last breakfast?
Some ice in the coffee cup? Got a couple coffee cups right there.
Time to get off the boat in a minute. Outside. You heard him. Where the old people at? Back in this heat. About to say bye to the boy. Say bye. He going to Florida with my sister for a couple weeks. And say bye to Uncle Evan. You won't see him for a couple weeks. Yeah. He leaving you. Yeah. Alright, family. Say bye to the vlog.
Follow me on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram.
Two potatoes, one of them. They good? Our fancy airport charging station. What time is it? 2 o'clock. 2:22. We gotta wait till 5:45. He in here catching Pokemon. A lot of them in the airport.
No, I'm not catching. I'm training in the gym.
You wanna go home? Yes, it's very empty. We're stuck at the airport. Our flight got delayed. How many hours? 4. We got here at 7 and we don't leave until 11:15, which means we won't get to Philly till 2 in the morning. You ready to go home, baby? Say you ready to go home? We finally made it to Philly. It's like 2:30 in the morning. We are finally getting to go home. So now we gotta go down and grab our bags and take this 20-minute drive to Delaware and go straight to bed. I'm so tired. I have been up since 7 o'clock, yesterday morning. I'm tired, I'm beat. Wonderful vacation, but this flight stuff was horrible. So, ready to go home. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna do a little quick review tomorrow when I get up, and then I'll end this vlog. Are you having fun? Hey, welcome back. So I am back, of course. It's a week later, and I am going to do a quick little review of our trip. So we got back really late on the other night, and when we got back, like the next day, that Sunday, I was feeling fine and everything, and then Monday I started feeling sick. So all this week I've just been having some kind of stomach issue. I don't think it was a trip, but I think just coming back home and switching to regular food again, like, I don't know, I was eating so many different things on the ship, and then, you know, being in Mexico, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I think I would have gotten sick then, but whatever. So now I'm basically almost back to normal, so I'm going to do this really quick review. And of course, I got my notes because y'all know I like to make a list. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is New Orleans. We went there 2 days before, and we stayed at the Motel 6, and it was on Old Gentilly Road, which I didn't map it out properly. I thought it was going to be closer to the French Quarter than it was, so that was the whole purpose of going there, was to see that area. We did go, if you saw my video, we went one day, and we had to take a bus, which wasn't a problem. $3 for 24-hour bus pass was fine, but it was a lot of walking. I will say the hotel was near like a Walmart, a Walgreens, 2 different types of dollar stores. It was near McDonald's, Popeyes. There was a big Winn-Dixie a couple blocks away. So there was a lot of stuff to walk to, but there was also a lot of walking from the hotel there. It was on like a service street, so you had to really just walk in the street while cars were coming. So that wasn't all that fun, but for the price, it was cheap. You know, you get what you pay for. And in the end, I think I would love to go back to New Orleans and stay in the French Quarter area, because there's a lot of walking, and if walking is not the greatest for you, like me with my arthritis in my knee, I was in a lot of pain. So we only went to Bourbon Street one time, and we stayed there for a few hours, but the next day I was too sore. So I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. I wanted to check out the casino. I wanted to go to Cafe du Monde and try the beignet, but I didn't get to do that because we, you know, or having transportation or being able to take the streetcar. By the time we went, we didn't have time to really look for all that stuff. So plan a little bit better than I did if you're going out of New Orleans to cruise. Next time I'm definitely going to plan better than what I did. The New Orleans port. I like the port. It was nice. We took Uber. That was the first time we ever tried Uber, and that was interesting. Like, it was nice. It was quick. It was easy. We had a code, so we got $15 off our first ride. So that was nice. The port, it took maybe 15 minutes to get there, and then once we got there, they took our bags, and then we got into the line with our check-in. Now with Carnival, you pick a check-in time. We picked 12 to 12:30. We got there, went straight inside, you know, after going through the line or whatever. Security was easy. We got on board. We got to the security part, and then we got into the waiting area, got in that line, and we actually got through all the lines really quickly because we had the baby with us, so he was in a stroller. So we got through those lines, and my husband had his cane because of his leg, so we got through pretty nicely. And then got our sailing signs and went straight on the ship. We got on board probably about 12:45. The rooms weren't ready until 1:30, so we went straight up to Lido deck, and we got some Guy's burger, of course, because that's what we was waiting for. Never disappoints. Burgers were so good. People were already in the swimming pool, people walking around. We had a big group with us, so we were kind of walking around, finding our family and everybody like that. So it was very easy. I liked the port of New Orleans. It was really easy to get into. Next, I'm going to talk about the ship. I'm in a few big cruise groups on Facebook, so I talk with a lot of different people about cruising all day long. And a lot of people talk bad about the Triumph, like, oh, it's still bad because of the fire they had a few years ago, and it's an old ship, it's showing its age or whatever. I will say, from the looks of the ship, I didn't find anything wrong with it. You know, it's old ship, of course, so you see like rust here and there on the balconies or whatever, but nothing that's like, oh, this is gonna fall on my head or whatever. So that was fine. I will say though, we stayed on the 6th floor. We were closer to the front of the ship, like mid but towards the front. And walking down the hallway towards the back of the boat, there was a smell in the hallway. Like every day we would go towards the back of the ship and then down so we could go for dinner. And at a certain area in the ship, there was a smell. And I would say it was between, like, we were in cabin 6272. So when we got down towards the nines and all that area, like 663, 64, towards that way, something like that, like 95 and all that stuff, it was a smell. It wasn't horrible, but you can definitely smell like a little sewery smell going through. But that was the only time I ever smelled anything weird in that area. Where our cabins were, there was no smell at all. And then the rest of the ship was really nice. It has the 2.0 upgrade, so it has like the alchemy bar, the blue iguana cantina, the red frog pub, all those new places, and all those are great. The area inside the ship and all around was clean. There's always somebody cleaning something, fixing something, doing something. So that was good. We actually, I guess the trip before us, maybe there was some kind of leakage. So outside of our room, next door, which was my brother-in-law's room, and the next door to him, which was my daughter's room, there was a little wetness on the carpet. So when we first got to our rooms, they had the dry vacs on the ground blowing air to dry the area in front of our thing. And they actually compensated us for that. So it was really nice. They gave us like a bottle of wine and a little bit of onboard credit. So there was never a problem with anything. And I do know the first day there was a problem with my mother-in-law's room. Their lock wasn't working and they had to stay in their room for maybe an hour or so. And then maintenance came and fixed it and there was no problem. So anytime there was an issue, they fixed it right away. So overall, I like the ship. I will say also, sometimes it felt like a maze. Like we were in the Paris room for dinner. So it was kind of confusing because you had to go down and it was like towards the back. So first 2 days we kept getting lost because there's another room like the London room which was in front of it. So if you didn't go on the right elevator, which sometimes the elevators only go to certain floors in that section and then you have to go down and around, it was a little confusing at first. Once we figured it out, it was like okay. But it sort of felt like, okay, I'm going through a weird maze here just to get there. So a couple times that felt weird. But like I said, overall, great ship. No problems. I didn't think it's falling apart. I would definitely get on that ship again if I wanted to cruise out of New Orleans again. So next I have on my list is like service. Our room steward, his name was R2. He was great. He was awesome. He came and found us the first day. He met everybody, found us by name, and then the rest of the cruise he called us by name. He was really great. They don't have refrigerators on the Triumph, which kind of turned me off a little bit because I'm used to having refrigerators in the room for our sodas and everything. But he gave us a bucket of ice, and then every day he made sure that there was ice in the bucket at all times. So I like that. He asked us about the new service, which was you can get turn down service in the morning or you can get turn down service in the evening. We chose 6 o'clock in the evening because sometimes we're not the best morning people, so there was no point in trying to get up and rush just for him to make the bed and all that. We're fine with it. Plus, you know, randomly we go back to the room and take a nap, so we didn't care if the bed was made or not. Service, we go to dinner at 6 o'clock. When we come back from dinner, our room was clean. We had our little towel animal every day. We had our fun times. We had a bucket of ice, and we were good. So that was really nice. The room was good, although I thought we would have the room with the trundle bed coming down because we had the triple room, but our son had to sleep on the couch, which was fine. It looked a little small to me, but he didn't complain about it. He slept great, so it was fine. Other than that, standard room, we had a balcony, which was wonderful, and everything was great. Next, I will talk about the food. I never have problems finding stuff to eat on a cruise ship, so the food was good for me. Although I tried to order room service a couple of times after we got off the ship and we came back like from port, and it was always busy, which I guess a lot of people were doing the same thing, but the line stayed busy. Even one day on a sea day I tried to order something and it was always busy, so I actually never got to speak with anybody in room service, so they were kind of slow with that, but nothing too major. Taco bar was great. Guy's Burger was great. The pizza line stayed crowded, and I was a little upset about that because I love the 4-cheese garlic pizza, but I only got it like once or twice because the line stayed long, even like 24 hours a day. No matter what time you went up there, somebody was getting pizza. The breakfast was good. We ate on the Lido every day except the last sea day. And then I had the omelet station, which is always good. So there's always something there that you could get. It was really good. On the last sea day, I took my grandson to the Dr. Seuss breakfast, and that was a lot of fun. It was really cute. It's a $5 charge to go there, but it was a lot of fun. It was nice. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about the activities, which I love to do, you know, all types of activities on cruises. My favorite is the trivia. If you see all the cruise vlogs, almost every day we were at a trivia. It was a lot of fun. What else did we do? Oh, the Hub app, the Carnival Hub app you can download on your phone. That was nice. You can see your room charges, although it wasn't always accurate. So I would suggest just going to the guest services or to a kiosk to get the real results of your charges, because that was always wrong. But it did have the schedule of the ship, so if you didn't want to carry around the paper fun times, you can see it on the Hub app. So we got that, and that was nice. Download it for free. And then I also bought the social media package, which on the 5-day cruise it was $18 for the entire cruise, and it was nice. You can get on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. I mainly just use it for Facebook because of the Messenger, and a few other of my family members downloaded it or used the social media app as well. So if we needed to get in contact with each other, we just used Facebook Messenger. So that worked out really good. And it was also nice because, you know, I just uploaded my pictures as we were taking them to Facebook, so family and friends who were waiting at home could see all the fun that we were having. Other than that, all the other onboard stuff was nice. The show was really good. They had to cancel the stage show the first or the second night because the seas were a little rough, but then they redid it the next day, which was fine. And then there was all types of activities every day, so there was always something to do, and we had a lot of fun. We also, if you saw in my vlogs, we took dominoes with us, so we played dominoes a few times because that's something that our family loves to do together. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do though, so we were never just bored on the trip. And then just going around to all the different activities they had was a lot of fun. So overall, I will say this was a great cruise as always. I love Carnival, my favorite cruise line. I definitely recommend the Triumph. There was nothing that happened or nothing that I saw on the ship that would make me say never go on there. I would definitely suggest that you try the Triumph. It's a great ship. Getting off was pretty easy as well. We got through customs really quickly. We didn't do self-assist. We put our bags out the night before, and then they call you down by groups. And actually, I got off earlier than my group because every year after our big family vacation, my son goes to Florida with my sister for 2 weeks. So she was getting off first, and so I had to take him off so he could go with her. And it was fine. I just walked right off the ship anyway. So very easy port to get out of in New Orleans. So hope you enjoyed all of our cruise vlogs. If you haven't seen them yet, hit my channel and go back and check. I have every day posted. You can see all the fun we had. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do post a lot of random fun things that happen throughout our days on my channel, so I'd appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed them all. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.